Hey, it's kind of been a while. For good reason. I haven't been posting as many videos this year because I kind of needed to take a break. I had a moment last year where I was definitely experiencing burnout, and then I started asking myself, like, why am I pushing myself so hard all the time? And that kind of opened Pandora's box to like look a little bit inward. And after about 3 months, I kind of came to the conclusion of part of the reason I show up on this platform all the time. And it's a little sad, but I wanted to share it with you anyways because I thought it was honest. And I want to try to be more honest with you. I'm also in Iceland, taking some time for myself, here on a trip with some good friends. I thought I'd take you through this day, this fun Jeep adventure vlog, but also kind of delve into some of the deeper stuff that I've been working on in the last little while. So yeah, welcome to Iceland with Benjamin Hardman and a couple of Jeeps and a little emo boy. Let me introduce you to the crew and also our current problem that we're facing. Hi, mate.
G'day, mate. Just in a little bit of a situation here.
Yeah, what's going on?
We've reached the Highlands, or the start, and there's a couple of bridges around this dam that are causing us some issues. It's like fresh snow, and then under is just sheer ice.
So what's the move? Are we gonna try to cross this bridge over here?
So we're gonna go back to the other bridge, which is even more sketchy, and then try and crawl on the rocks with 2 tires, and the others will just be on sheer ice, and like, it'll be fine.
So now you know the situation, and if you are not familiar with this channel, that's Benjamin Hardman. I met him last year on a trip to Greenland. If you guys want to go watch some of those videos, you can click them up here. That trip kind of set the tone of how I wanted to live my life more and how I wanted to feel more often in 2023. And Ben and I headed off. We have this close friendship now. He invited me back to Iceland. He's like, let's do a Highlands mission. Let's go out into the middle of the Icelandic wilderness and have a good time.
Let's go get stuck and freeze together.
Yeah,
it's gonna be really fun.
That's how you make friends, actually. But I wanted to replicate that feeling because it was so important for who I'm trying to become moving forward. And we'll get into all the other emo stuff in a little bit. But yeah, let's figure out how to cross this bridge first. You think you're so funny, don't you?
So fun.
Apparently there's really good apple pie in the middle of nowhere. When in Iceland, you drift the Jeeps. I feel like we should put the drone up right now. We should absolutely do that. I love this. This is sick. Apple pie. I've literally been waiting for this for months. That's like my Austrian grandmother level good. Okay, so we just finished lunch. Apple pie was insane, and also all the boys just stepped out for a second, so I thought I'd talk to you personally. Christmas time, instantly slowed down. Went from like insane work to just like nothing for 2 weeks. And it felt good to not be working. At the same time, I started to feel anxious too. I'm like, why am I feeling this way? And so I started journaling because I know that journaling is a good form of therapy as well as doing therapy. And I started to ask myself like really big questions. It's like, why? Why am I pushing myself so hard all the time? Why am I identifying with being a workaholic? If I was being honest with myself, it's because I want people like you, in theory a stranger on the internet, to like me. I was seeking validation from strangers. I was like, where does that come from? Why? Because there was really toxic times in the past that I've talked about in other videos where if a video didn't perform well on this channel, I'd delete it because I was worried about what other people thought of me. And I was like, oh, that's because I want people to like me. And then I was like, do I even like myself? And I didn't have an answer for that. And so that started basically a 3-month journey on trying to figure that out. Looks like the boys are back and we're gonna go to our next location. I'm gonna keep diving into this more, but we're getting to it. All right, I just got offered the impossible. I've been offered to drive Ben's Jeep.
Don't get it stuck.
Pressure's on, guys.
It's slippy whippy, man.
I can't believe you trust me with this.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yes. Dude, I'm way too excited.
There's gonna be some hard sections ahead.
You're literally like, there's the easy section. This would be the good time for you to drive. I think I can manage this.
It's about to get really sandy up this hill.
Okay, so we just finished one of the most epic drone sessions I think I've ever had in my entire life. We're camping on the side of a mountain tonight. It is 9:30 and we're just setting up the tents. Well, Ben and Leon are setting up the tents. I am taking a quick moment to catch you up on the rest of this story. So I had to seek out the moments that made me feel like I needed to be liked. And I came to the conclusion that when I was 16 through 20, there were 5 instances where I went out on dates with women. It would be about 2 or 3 weeks. I was so excited about seeing them. They would instantly drop me as a person or a potential partner, and then they went on and started dating someone else. And without even realizing it, I took that as a sign that I was not wanted, desirable. I started to subconsciously change who I was to try to be more likable to people so I could fit in and just feel wanted. So I would lie, I would make up stories, I would mirror people in the hopes that people would just like and accept me. And that ultimately, without even realizing it, led to me picking a career where I sought after validation from people on the internet. I have a bit more that I want to say because I think it will ultimately help you if you feel the same way. But they're literally setting up for dinner right now and I should probably help. How goes?
Oh my gosh, we are building the dream right now. We've just put the tent up. I kind of forgot some bits that support the stabilization of the tent, but
we're good. Apparently we're good. Okay, this is our tonight. Hello, Ruby.
Hello, mate. How you doing?
Can you give us the tour?
Yes. That's a bed. This is a bed. And this is a bed. And this is our kitchen. Yeah, -12, -15 plus wind, so cold. Really damn cold.
we have Mountainberg. It lacks a lot of the gourmet properties that we might use in town, such as the bread is slightly frozen.
All right, good morning from Base Camp 1. Last night was a very, very cold night. Probably like -15, maybe even colder with the wind, like -20. Just flapping, flap with like the tent in the wind on top of the mountain. And then also, you know, Leon snores. So there was a combination of all of that. So I didn't quite get the best sleep or the most ideal sleep, but I did it. I'm excited about doing it. This whole year is about been doing challenges and things outside of my comfort zone to have moments to look back on. And Leon was saying something really interesting yesterday. What makes life seem like it can slow down is when we experience new things. When you're in a routine and when you're doing the same thing every single day, that's what makes life seem like it's going by so quickly. So by doing these new types of things, these new challenges, I'm trying to slow things down in my life and then also just purposely slow things down so I can reflect more. And I'm just happy I did it. I'm excited for today. We're gonna go find a new spot to go camping. and then, you know, kind of give you more of my self-reflection as part of being out here, but also these last 3 months. We're getting to it. Wow. Wow. Yo, Leon looks so epic right now. I don't have a long enough lens for video, but we're just gonna cut to Ben's photo now. It's so nice to be out here with other people who enjoy their craft this much. I think a prime example of a time when I, you know, mirrored someone's personality in order to seem more likable was when I first started YouTube. I didn't really know what I was doing. I knew I liked creating, but without even, again, kind of being aware of it, I was copying Peter McKinnon's style. And part of the reason for that was because he was successful on the platform. So why not follow someone else's recipe for success in order to build and get the validation and success of the things that you want? So I can see it now, and that took a while to realize it. And also kudos to Peter, because in a really nice way, he didn't make me feel bad about it, but he called me out on that. And him having, you know, the strength to call me out on what I was doing changed me. It made me want to try to find myself. This is something that I've been working on, to find more of my voice. Who is Chris Howe? What does he like to talk about? What are the things that he's interested in? And make those things. So here's basically where I'm at these days. I'm trying not to use social media in a way that is for validation or people pleasing. I'm just there to share my creative work and the things that I really, really like. On top of it, I'm not using work as a distraction from working on myself. I think I took a lot of pride in the hustle culture, a lot of pride in the workaholism, and actually realizing that I was just using that to distract myself from probably working on some stuff that I needed to for almost the last 8 years. And I think if you can pinpoint moments in your life, at least in my case, if you feel like this resonates, if you can pinpoint moments in your life that kind of changed you, have some self-awareness around that, that's where you will find yourself. And that's what I've been trying to do. And ultimately, this has just been a journey in liking myself. So yeah, I'm here, enjoying this amazing view, and I'm just gonna sit and take it in. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, be notified for future videos. Do you like these therapy videos? Should I do them more? Tell me in the comment section below. Okay, bye.